Hi there, thanks for tuning into StampTV. I'm Kristen Stampini with Remax Services, and today I'm going to talk about as-is contract. Stay tuned because at the end of this video, I'll give you a special gift that you won't want to miss. So let's get started. What is as-is contract? As is, essentially, a warranty disclaimer property is often sold as is in order to limit any liability relating to the condition of the property. How does the as-is contract differ from standard FAR/BAR contract, do you ask? Aside from the general as-is disclaimers, the main difference is how inspection and repairs are handled. Under the standard contract, the seller is obligated possibly to repair limit. If the cost to repair exceeds the repair limit, the buyer can basically elect to have the seller certain defective items up to the repair limit. If neither election is made, either party can cancel the contract. The procedure is much simpler under the as-is contract. So seller has no obligation to repair anything, but buyer can cancel the contract within the inspection period if the buyer determines the property isn't acceptable. So there are a couple other notable differences between the two contracts pertaining to the inspections and repairs. First, the as-is contract has no limitations on the type of inspections or who can do these inspections compared to the standard contract, which is different. So basically, you usually have between 7 and 15 inspection days. So you can have a mold inspection. A lot of people have different types, maybe a pool inspection. There's all different types of inspections that are different. Second, under the as-is contract, anyone, including the buyer, can inspect the property. So this doesn't have to be a professional inspector under the standard contract. So a major similarity, difference, whatever, is that the seller is not obligated to make any repairs. However, parties under the standard contract must still follow extensive inspection and repair provisions. These can include the buyer must still give notice of defects. 2, the seller must still obtain written repair estimates. Buyer cannot cancel if the seller agrees to make all requested repairs. And 3, if the seller does not agree to make the repairs. 4, seller can cancel if the buyer fails to elect to take the property in its as-is condition. So people ask, what are the differences? Between the as-is contract and the as-is addendum. 2 different things. And the right to inspect and cancel addendum. An inspection, basically, you always have to disclose if you don't close with that person. So who uses the as-is usually? Bank-owned properties are always sold as-is. Similarly, institution trustees typically sell properties as-is. A seller may also decide to sell a property as-is if seller knows the property is in the state of disrepair, or if the seller agrees to a significant price reduction. A buyer, on the other hand, may use the as-is contract to make buyer's offer more attractive or to tie up the property while the buyer continues to look at other properties. Imagine that they really do that. So often, the consideration of the seller and listing agreement. So hopefully you got a couple tips today, and thanks again for tuning into my channel. I hope you liked the video, and if so, don't forget to hit the thumbs up below, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel. Also, click on the bell icon so you'll receive instant notifications of my new episodes every single Tuesday. If you would like a copy of the as-is contract, leave a comment below and I'll be happy to send it to you, or just reach out to me. I also have a podcast named The Stamp of Approval. We spend 20 to 30 minutes on each thing with experts in the real estate industry. Check it out as well. Thanks for joining me today and see you next week. Bye.